It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Mid-March?
Oh God, no! My scheduling! Ah!
That's my favorite time of the year.
I have a feeling this episode's coming out after Christmas, so hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I spent it playing Dead Rising 4. Yay!
It's beginning to look a lot like New Year's.
2021. There's hardly a virus in sight, so you'll no longer have to fright. Let's hope we all get healthy and become good friends. Oh, hey, remember how AI people just run into zombies? Well, this guy just ran straight to a zombie and fucking died. Alright!
John Goodman's dead!
No! I really liked him in 21 Cloverfield Lane. Fuck! My Pacha is gone! No! Alright, so here's a strange quirk I found out about this game. Cars that are blinking, that used to signify that there was a car alarm on them. A majority of these cars you actually can't get into. But the signifier sometimes was actually the blinking lights, where you could, like, turn off the car alarm and get in the car. But there are so many just useless cars around here that are just roadblocks. What the fuck is this vehicle?
It can kill things from the side of you.
This is a fire-breathing zombie launcher. I'm not kidding. There is a move to load zombies, and there is a move to fire them.
I like the Christmas wreath, that's a nice touch.
Yeah. See, look, there he goes. Whoa!
They just fall through the world, it seems.
I don't know what their thought process on this one was. Because launching the zombies doesn't change anything. I mean, it's a funny aesthetic, I guess.
It doesn't hurt anything because they just fly over it all, you know?
I mean, it's possible that they just, you know, hey boy, you designing all these combo vehicles, I need 8 of them in Dead Rising 4. Can you design me 8 of them? Do they have to make logical sense? No, they just need to be interesting. Alright.
Okay.
Now, we're heading towards the next part of the plot, but I figured we'd make a couple pit stops and grab some pretty great combo weapons. Oh! Really? 30 blueprints. Alright.
Alright.
So, taking a snow cone maker and fitting it with technology gives you the ice chain gun. Cool.
The thing is, we've seen ice weapons. I know what it does. It's... not saying it's not nice, it's just underwhelming.
I mean, just imagine if Doom Eternal brought out the ice chain gun and you're just shooting cacodemons and freezing them.
Well, that'd be fun.
It would certainly make cacodemons in that game easier to kill.
Because there'd be, like, you know, some absolutely killer industrial thrash metal going on. Compared to Christmassy smooth jazz. And generic action movie stings.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at the Game Awards winners, because I can't believe Doom Eternal lost the music category.
Oh, who won?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm looking it up now.
I know The Last of Us 2 won way more awards than it needed.
Well, did you actually hear why that happened?
Because they got paid, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, our votes actually didn't matter. It was all based on the Game Awards Electoral College, basically. It's like 15% of the votes were.
They stole the vote.
Great job, The Last of Us.
Where did all these mail-in votes come in from? And they all went to Last of Us 2.
Oh, Jesus. All right, score and soundtrack. Oh, okay. I'm actually okay with this winner. It was Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No, whatever.
Yeah, it's an updated classic soundtrack. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, the third that they used.
Okay. They're getting there. Best ongoing game was No Man's Sky. How is that game still alive?
Well, the thing about No Man's Sky is that they took all of the negative press and all of the hateful comments. Then the leader of the game took that, internalized it, kept it away from all the devs, and they just went back to work.
Well, good.
They did everything that they promised. They added multiplayer, they added all these new things, they added more variety, they added this, they added that, they did this and that, and this and that. And now, if you were to go and get No Man's Sky right now, it'd probably be a pretty significant sci-fi exploration game.
Maybe that was an extremely valuable learning experience, where you don't hype up a game that doesn't live up to its promises, otherwise you look like a crook.
Well, I think this was just a case of they bit off more than they can chew, then they decided to cut up their steak and eat it one bite at a time, and there you go. You have a delicious dinner now.
Let's see. Best art direction goes to Tsushima. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that game is great art direction. Good enough for me.
Best action game, Hades.
Using people as resources to get the next piece
Okay.
of the story. I keep thinking.
For some reason, I just can't get into Supergiant games.
Me neither, and I kind of
I mean, they look great, and whoever loves them, I can understand why they love them, and that's great. You can continue to love them, because they're great games, they're good games, but I'm just... not for me.
I think it's just the isometric perspective for me.
Yeah, that might be it.
Let's see. Best community support, Fall Guys. I still want to get you and I playing Fall Guys just to see if we can grab that friggin' crown.
I've got that crown several times.
I still haven't. Shut up.
I didn't plat it, but I got... I reached max level in a season.
That is impressive. I think I mainly stopped because, the one time I was actually going to get the crown and one guy snuck up behind me and grabbed me and somebody else got it.
I hate grabbers. Grabbers need to go die.
Yes, they do.
I like Among Us better than Fall Guys now at this point, though.
Among Us is like the sleeper hit of 2020, even though it came out 2 years ago.
Like, I adore Among Us.
Yeah, and it won Best Multiplayer Game, and, let's see, I know it won 2. Oh, Best Mobile Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
I can see it.
Let's see... Best Sports and Racing Game was the Tony Hawk remake?
That makes sense. I haven't heard much about it, but I think people like it.
Well, it's the original Tony Hawk 1 and 2, but remastered.
I'm gonna have my own Game Awards game. Game of the Year goes to Robotics Note Double Pack. Fuck you.
And, let's see, the only other one I really wanna discuss is, where is it? Best audio design went to Last of Us Part 2? Why? It's so stupid. There were much better games with much better audio design.
We already complained about Last of Us 2.
I know.
Would you like to do more?
So instead I'll just complain about Resident Evil 3. Wow. That game certainly is a game that is short and took out a lot of what made the original Resident Evil 3 good. Wow, that actually came out this year. Oh my god! This year has gone on for 5 years!
I haven't visited my village in about a week and a half, and I'm feeling really bad about it. In Animal Crossing.
You gotta get me out of here, she's... Don't move!
Easy.
Ah, it's clipping through the helmet!
Frank?
Vic?
What are you doing here?
You know, there's a couple comments that say Vic should have been the hero, and we've already discussed this, but she's kind of acting terrible in this game.
Trigger-happy jarheads guard the door. I'm not doing that either.
I don't think anybody's written really well in this game.
Not what I'm doing.
No, they're all kind of abysmal, and Feastwell is kind of the worst out of all of them.
How the outbreak began and what these assholes did.
You sold out Hammond and her people. They almost got killed. Do you know that? Are you aware of that?
The commander issued a no-kill order, and then Tom's people attacked first.
And you believe that? How fucking naive are you?
Hello?
Shut it!
Blam! Oh, shit.
You're trying to get the big
I would laugh if a little, like, pellet came out of the metal mask. Pew!
This is what this
Do.
Just take what you want and cash the check.
Okay.
This is about journalistic integrity, not getting money. Come on, Feastwell.
Journalistic integrity is what gets me the big bucks.
Hey, did you know that Persona 5's music has the word retarded in it? I'm a journalist.
It did?
We need to get out of here. They could come back. Who was that? Friend of yours?
Just some trouble, dude. What do you want to tell me?
I forgot I did that.
It's all based on project.
Just seeing the lightsaber just appear and clip through her pelvis is just really funny.
Yes.
Looking at the lightsaber, it is clear that Feastwell is not a good guy.
He's a bit on the dark side.
Cirrus has been looking for this secret lab.
Frank West had a lightsaber. It would be blue and pure.
It has the potential to change the very nature
Oh,
of
we're about to get some intrigue. Are you ready for a blast from the past?
Look, take a picture if you want.
How many finger quotes around Blast from the Past?
Well, first of all, there's...
Oh, what's wrong with your face?
I have seen things! Hey, take a picture of this thing twice, because it counts as a person of interest for you collectible people out there. Hey, it's Dr. Barnaby from the original Dead Rising game! Yay!
Project were both his, and both were abandoned on his death in 2006.
You know where the lab is, don't you?
We were colleagues for years.
I swear on the soul of my SLR, if you tell me where the lab is, I will buy you a helicopter.
Then go to the Golden...
Dude, you can't even afford a bike.
Barnaby built it as a front to hide the lab. Look in the cellar.
You can't even afford a decent
I
script.
have one more question, Dr. Blackburn. What's with the cat?
What? Oh, he loved that fucking cat.
Yeah, because it was everywhere in the first game?
All the fighting will have attracted the Horde.
There was no mention of a cat
Put it on,
in the first game ever.
I can escape. Go.
Do we gotta find fake news for Dr. Barnaby, too?
I think I can make sense of this.
No, because that... Okay.
Dr. Banana!
Bringing back Dr. Banana from the first game is like...
Go on, Mr. West.
That is such a try-hard grasp. I don't like it. The only game that had the right to do callbacks from the original games was 3. Because that tied up the rest of the loose ends and ended the story. But no, we gotta make a 4th fucking game.
It's a spaghetti dish of loose ends.
Like, why did Dead Rising 3 have to be the chicken parmesan to, you know, the amazing meal that you get, and then, I don't know, they give you, like, black licorice mince at the end of your meal, and that's Dead Rising 4.
Go. I want to get out of this town.
Hold on, I need to make myself an arsenal.
Can't believe that worked.
In the last episode, I said there was one gleam of an amazing game in here, and this is where it actually showed up. Getting the Exosuit is pretty neat, and then this is where they teach you about upgrades. So I kind of gave you a little tease in the last episode on what an upgrade can actually look like, but this one is actually, in my opinion, the best upgrade in the game. Let's take an ice machine, power up our Exosuit, and now it's time to fuck shit up.
Man, the future is awesome.
You added liquid nitrogen to an exosuit.
Okay. I'm just going to be quiet here for a moment, and I just want you to see the pure majesty of zombie slaying. only is it clipping the audio and it's really loud, this is like the most powerful I have ever felt in this stupid game.
Your power isn't going down either.
Oh yeah, it isn't. Well, that's weird.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's story? Because, like, all these zombies appeared after we made a commotion in the house? I guess they're just like, hey, here's a section where you could just power up your exosuit and have fun, go nuts. 1,000 kill streak.
Somebody got Dead Rising 3 in my Dead Rising 4.
Even with Godnick, I think the highest my kill count ever got to was about 600.
Now, you can, of course, never replicate this again, can you?
There are still power-ups around the world right next to exosuits, but the amount of zombies drops dramatically as soon as you get out of this complex.
I just feel like you can never do this again.
Brad, headed to the winery.
Like this is all. It's all fleeting. You can never replicate this in your downtime.
Not these specific numbers. I mean, you can still get the ice power up, but 1,900 zombies.
So you can expend all of the power on like 6 zombies. Yeah, it's gonna look more like this.
Yep.
Can you hit 2,000?
Oh, let's see.
Will he hit 2,000?
Oh, come on, baby. 2,000.
Yeah!
Boom! I went up like 3 levels going from the house to here. That's insane. So, the streak is gone. Damn it. Well, I mean, that was fun, and yeah, you totally called it. That was only for that one specific segment, and now my power is going down.
I remember when we got that insane 500 or 600 streak in Dead Rising 3. I forgot what weapon it was, but just the sheer joy. Because it wasn't a story section, it was something that we did on our own time! It made it more special, you know?
Yep. Like, grinding in Dead Rising 3 is more fun than being overpowered in Dead Rising 4.
I mean, not that I don't love this. This is incredible and fun and awesome and all that, but the fact that it's just a scripted story moment just kind of doesn't make it feel as special.
I mean, this is a great idea, Capcom. If you're giving us an upgraded... If you're giving us a power suit, let us upgrade the fucker and let us rain absolute chaos down in the world. But I think the funniest part is, you can still break this thing by getting into a car. Oh, there goes ultimate power. Okay. So, there's that. And I believe that's the end of this episode proper. We're going into Capcom Heroes next. Let's do some side missions.
I hate to see what Dark Adam the Clown is like.
I think we'll see that next episode. So, this one... yeah... They still have all the assets from all the previous Dead Rising games, since Capcom Vancouver has dealt with 2, 3, and 4. So they still had the Clownmobile from Off the Record, and you get to drive around collecting gas canisters with wacky clown sound effects.
I really feel like I'd had more fun playing Capcom Heroes, though.
It's a fun mode, and it's absolutely free.
Not that I'd have much fun, I just would have more fun.
I mean, there's something captivating about being able to see Capcom's legacy in just hack-and-slash mode. But also, I kind of like the idea that Feast Wells is literally just cosplaying all of these characters. So let's see what that finished melee combo is. By the way, I don't think I ever mentioned this, but it's daytime now, which means time is a story element now, instead of just something that happens. And we got one more here. This one's interesting. Get to your target without alerting any of the other guards.
Ooh, stealth time.
Yep, let's see if the Niskel can stealth. I'm really bad at stealth games.
See, you're wearing a recognizable outfit. People are gonna go, oh my god, that's Cammy! You need to be like wearing a Yasha outfit or something like that. Or a lesser-known Darkstalkers character. Or the guy from Darkwatch.
You know, I kind of like this idea. It's kind of neat. It goes along with Cammy's character. The one thing, though, all the guards are already looking the opposite direction, so the only way you're going to get spotted is if you just walk up to them.
Well, I wouldn't want to get too stealthy, because then it would be unbearable. Like, I like stealth games, but I hate stealth sections in games that don't really stealth that well.
Right. You know, I was actually asked one time, Niskel, why do you always choose female characters when given the option? Option A is literally because I'm a guy in, like, literally every other game ever. Option B, it's so I have something cute to look at for the 20, 30 plus hours I'm going to be playing as this character.
Option C, we've been gamers for well over 25 years at this point.
Yeah.
And we've all had the awesome badass hero guy, you know. Let's get some ladies in our fucking games, yeah?
Option D, you realize that the only reason you brought this up is because Feastwell is dressed up as Cammy with a leotard firmly up his ass. Anyway, Rockman.
Mega Man? What's that?
Mega Man with his Mega Buster. He can shoot robots.
They got all the obscure ones out there, don't they?
Yep, Mega Man, never heard of him. What is he on, like, his 11th main series game with, like, 2 spin-offs that each have, like, 8 games apiece?
And then that's just those.
Oh, that's true, and then there's...
I'm talking about Legends, Legends 2, Tron Bonne.
Oh my god, and then you got Mega Man Soccer, the best game out of the entire franchise.
Then you got the Game Boy games, and you got Mega Man and Bass.
Oh, Mega Man DOS. How can we forget the best versions of Mega Man 2? This episode of Dead Rising 4 is brought to you by Feast Well. Feast well. I hope you did over the holidays. Hi, and bye.